This unit of the Republic of Korea's Tiger Division was filmed as it moved out of its base camp area to begin a combat patrol against the Viet Cong. The unit, one of several ROK forces serving in South Vietnam, was based along Highway 19, some 55 kilometers northwest of Quy Nhon. This action took place in mid-December 1965. As the unit advanced, it came under light small arms fire from the VC. To disperse the guerrillas, machine guns and recoilless rifles, in addition to individual weapons, are used. As soon as sporadic sniper fire is silenced, the unit continues its march. Its mission on this patrol is to search out and destroy any Viet Cong in the village of Pan Tung, located approximately 5 kilometers east of the unit's base of operations. Women, children, and other non-hostile villagers were rounded up. Some were given food, while their houses were searched for Viet Cong or military equipment. Following instructions, the patrol then begins evacuating all residents from the village. All the villagers, approximately 130 persons, were reported as families of Viet Cong guerrillas. They were moved by the Korean unit to a refugee center some distance away. In a subsequent operation, other units of the Tiger Division board helicopters for the start of a mission. They are flown to an area approximately 64 kilometers north of Quy Nhon. From this landing zone, the Koreans set out on a combat patrol. At the edge of the zone, the men pause and await the word to move out and seek the enemy. At base camp, a helicopter arrives bringing the chairman of the U.S. Joint Chiefs, General Earl G. Wheeler, for a visit with the Tiger Division. He is greeted by ranking ROK officers. General Wheeler proceeds to the Tiger Division area. There, he holds discussions with the division commander, Major General Che Myung-shin, and his staff. Elements of the 2nd Marine Division, Republic of Korea, are assigned certain security and protection missions in the Cam Ranh Bay area of South Vietnam. These include guarding the port facilities and the new air base nearby. One of the ROK units is deployed near the narrow neck of the Cam Ranh Bay Peninsula. From their base camp, the Marines conduct patrols against the VC. They also man observation posts along the bay shore. The overall function of this unit is to prevent infiltration by land. Another unit, deployed on what is known as the South Peninsula, uses 106 recoilless rifles to control the mouth of the bay. Its location is also designed to prevent Viet Cong from bringing mortars within range of installations on the opposite shore. Reconnaissance conducted by the ROK units includes that on the bay itself. Here, patrols move out in 2 U.S. Army Larks for a routine check on boat movement in the bay and adjacent waters. These water patrols are designed to halt both smuggling and VC activity on the bay. Native fishing boats, junks, and other craft are searched for weapons, contraband, or any guerrilla material. As a precautionary measure, many small craft and their occupants, who, even though from all appearances are harmless, are also routinely searched. Another ROK unit is deployed near the pontoon bridge that connects the peninsula to the mainland near Highway 1. Its mission includes routine checks of civilian traffic on Highway 1 and the protection of Allied traffic on the mainland approach to the bridge. In February 1966, these Vietnamese flee their homes to avoid the Viet Cong. In their flight, they carry food and a few of their possessions. Because the Viet Cong often travel amid innocent groups, Korean military police are checking the refugees for weapons or enemy documents. Until this year, the Viet Cong used this area as one of their main supply sources, taking half of the 11 million ton output of rice. Trucks are provided to carry the refugees to the relative safety of the town. As part of their assignment to provide area security, the Koreans include 105 millimeter howitzers in their equipment. The battery commander supervises the gun team. The men inspect Viet Cong equipment captured on the previous operation. It includes weapons and boxes of ammunition. Also bicycles, which are an important means of transportation to the Viet Cong. Grenades and flares are included in the captured supplies. There were many personal effects and articles of clothing. The Korean Marines clean their weapons in preparation for their assigned duties in the Cam Ranh Bay area, which include protection of Allied base camps, port facilities, airfield, and Allied support installations. Each location is systematically prepared for defense. Emplacements and positions are improved to withstand any possible attack. Mortar emplacements are prepared, and foxholes are dug close to machine guns. Attending a briefing are Major General Stanley Larson, Commanding General of Field Forces, Vietnam, and Brigadier General Lee of the Korean Marine Corps. The subject is Operation Van Buren, which is providing rice harvest security in the area south of Tuy Hoa.